had a friend of mine sent me a meme at the end of 2024, and it was a picture of a cacao pod and a picture of Bitcoin, and he said, "Cacao outperformed Bitcoin last year." Great.
Yeah.
Just what I needed to hear. But when we bought the company, we closed on the deal December 22nd, 2023.
Okay.
Cacao prices were $3,800 a ton.
Mm.
Had my first board meeting in April after we closed first quarter. Cacao prices were $12,800 a ton.
Wow.
4x almost.
Wow.
And of course, my investors said, did we do the right thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said, hey, we'll make it through. And all things that go up eventually come back down. And they have come down some. I mean, they're trading now somewhere around between 8 and 9,000. And it's really traders and speculators that are causing such volatility in the market today.
Mm-hmm.
Up to that point, though, what caused the volatility was yield.
Okay.
And so, to around our discussion around regenerative farming,
Yeah.
60% of the world's cacao comes from Africa.
Right.
Predominantly Western Cape of Africa, Ivory Coast, and Ghana. Most of those plantations were clear-cut monocrop plantations and have been that way for 60, 70, 80 years. We don't talk a lot. We don't call it global warming anymore. We call it climate change now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But that climate change specifically over the last 4 or 5 years, has caused significant declines in yield, especially out of Africa. And so you've had extreme seasons of drought, you've had extreme seasons of rain, you've had a lot of extreme heat, and cacao doesn't respond well to any of that.
Right.
And so there's been disease because of too much rain. There's been lack of yield because of too little rain. And so in the 22-23 season, the yield was down about 10 or 12%. But remember, they produce 60% of the world's supply. In 23-24, the yield was down 30%. And so now you're talking about a 20% decline in the world's yield.
Right.
And once prices started climbing, then speculators jumped in and started buying futures and buying everything they could.